Hello and welcome to your Monday Fire Up. So let's get started. It's another new Monday. A brand new week is here. And today, I want you to imagine that someone has placed a torch in your hands. That torch represents your focus, your attitude, effort, character, and right now it's burning bright. Monday has that effect. New energy, new plans, new possibilities. But here's the question: can you still carry that torch on Thursday? Can you keep it burning when work gets hectic, when life gets noisy, when motivation isn't nearly as loud as it is right now? Because anyone can carry the torch for one day. The challenge is carrying it through the entire week. Here's something I've learned: most people don't lose their week all at once, they lose it a little at a time. A skipped opportunity, a delayed decision, a promise pushed to tomorrow. One excuse, then another, then another. Eventually, they look up on Friday and wonder where the week went. Not because they failed, because they slowly stopped carrying the torch. But you don't have to let that happen. Every morning this week, you get another chance to pick it up, to remind yourself why you started, to bring energy into the room instead of waiting for the room to give energy to you, to be the person who raises the standard simply by how you show up. That's leadership. And leadership isn't reserved for people with titles, it's practiced by people with intention. Whether you're leading a team, leading a family, a business, or simply leading yourself, your effort influences the people around you. People notice consistency, they notice positivity, and people notice resilience. You may never hear them say it, but they notice it. So don't underestimate what your attitude can do this week. One encouraging conversation, one calm response under pressure, one decision to keep showing up. That's how influence grows. Not through perfection, through example. So don't just ask yourself how you're going to succeed this week. Ask yourself what kind of example you're going to be. Because someone is always watching, even if that someone is the person you'll see in the mirror on Friday. Okay, and now it's time for the new Fire Up challenge for the week. And this week, I wanted to change up the challenge a bit by making it more about positive influence. I call this one the Torch Pass Challenge. Okay, here's your challenge for the week. Every day, intentionally encourage one person, just one. It could be a coworker, a friend, a family member, a stranger. Send a text message, give a compliment, recognize someone's effort, thank someone, lift someone up. Carry your torch in a way that helps light someone else's. You'll be surprised what happens. Encouragement has a way of strengthening the person who gives it just as much as the person who receives it. And by Friday, you won't just have had a productive week, you'll have left other people better than you found them. Okay, and now that you have your challenge, it's time for the takeaways and your final push. Let me leave you with this. This week is going to ask something of you. It will ask for your patience, your focus, your discipline, your character. Don't wait for perfect circumstances before you give your best. Bring your best into whatever circumstances you face. Carry your energy, carry your integrity, carry your effort. And when things get difficult, don't put the torch down. Hold it a little higher. Because the world has enough people who fade when things get hard. Be someone who shines anyway. And always remember, if you find you don't succeed at completing a task or goal on the first attempt, it is completely okay. Because that means it's just failed effort. Life lived. New week, strong purpose, steady effort, carry the torch. Now go light the way for yourself and for someone else. Thank you for joining me today. Please don't forget to follow this podcast if you haven't done so already. Have a great Monday and great week ahead. I'm Jack Hayden. Until next time.